what's up everybody? My name is Jared and I run the Wicked Doughboy Instagram account over on Instagram and I guess here now on YouTube. This is actually something that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. I made this YouTube channel like a couple months ago, probably closer to the 3 or 4 months ago now. But I just thought that this was a perfect time to come on here and start talking candles, because everybody knows now at the end of summer, all of the fall and Halloween and all of that stuff starts hitting stores. If they're not hitting stores, then we're seeing leaks and all kinds of information. So yeah, that's just kind of my favorite time of the year, when everybody's all excited about the new stuff. Fall's my favorite season, Halloween's my favorite holiday. You're probably gonna see that. If you've been on my Instagram page, you probably already know that, and I'm probably gonna talk about it to no end. So yeah, I just thought it was perfect timing, especially now with obviously what we're talking about today, which is Bath & Body Works fall and Halloween. They always release their candles at the end of July, mid-July type area. Actually, I think their first wave of fall was like at the end of June this year, so they're like creeping up a little bit. So usually I'd be a little bit more excited to talk about the Bath & Body Works Halloween line. The past couple of years have actually been really good for Bath & Body Works. They kind of leaned into more of like a spooky classic Halloween vibe. The witch hand was really cool. You know, the headless bus candle pedestal, they had a lot of really cool pieces. But this year I'm just not really feeling any of the accessories very much. I thought that would be a little bit more of a hot take, seeing the reaction to the collection before it came out. I saw a lot of people being really positive about it, but now I'm kind of seeing more of the people say that they're not really into it either. It's really fine. All the accessories look really good in person. There's a couple of the wallflower plugins that I really like, but it's mostly just not my vibe for Halloween. I'm more on the classic side, and they're kind of doing like a spooky castle, elegant, like roses and snakes, and you know, it's fine, it's well made. It's just not my type of vibe. But with that being said, actually I think that all of the Halloween packaging for the candles are really good, and also the fall candle packaging too. So let's get into what I have here. All right, so up first, I have the Blueberry Pumpkin Patch, which, as I understand it, it's a returning fragrance from like 10 years ago. Not sure why exactly they wanted to bring it back now, but I saw a lot of people really excited about this one, so I thought I would pick it up and give it a try. So yeah, it's really kind of interesting. I was intrigued by this one when I first heard about it, because you know, blueberry and pumpkin's not really something that I would think of to pair together, but this works really well. It's not really so much like pumpkin, it more is like a blueberry muffin like type scent. It's really buttery. It's got like autumn spices in it. I think they're kind of just like passing that like buttery spicy note as like a spiced pumpkin. But yeah, it more so just smells pretty much exactly like this. It's kind of just, you know, a blueberry muffin. Really good. I haven't burned it yet, but I like it a lot on cold. And up next we have the apple macchiato, and I tried this one last November. I want to say I didn't even burn it during the fall, but I was really surprised by this one, because I'm not really like a coffee scent type person. I'm not a huge gourmand guy, but this works. It really works. It's not very heavy on the coffee. It's more of like a frothed milk with apple and caramel. It's really good. If you like pumpkin apple, it's the same type of apple fragrance that's in pumpkin apple. And yeah, I really like the green wax with the nice green packaging. It's really cute. Love it. So up next here we have the new Midnight Cocktails. And this one actually surprised me when I smelled it in store. I didn't really know exactly what to expect, especially from Bath and Body Works. I don't know if they ever really do scents that have tobacco in it, but yeah, it's actually slightly sweet. Like, it's a lot sweeter than you would expect something called Midnight Cocktails to smell. And honestly, that name doesn't even necessarily describe what it is. Midnight definitely, but cocktails not really. It more smells like a speakeasy, or like a place that you would go to, like, you know, lounge at and get cocktails and like maybe, you know, smoke a cigar, or like something, like, you know, it's very much a like mood candle, I would say. Yeah, it's really, really good. I like it a lot. It's definitely tobacco heavy. It's like a slightly sweet tobacco with cedar wood in it. There is a little bit of clove in there too, but not like overpoweringly. I can't wait to burn this one. I also like, it's kind of weird. I don't know if everybody else will agree with me on this, but it kind of smells like baby powder a little bit. Like, it's got a little bit of like a powdery like baby lotion, like the Johnson and Johnson thing going for it. I don't know if that's just me, but that's kind of like what it reminds me of. Yeah, I don't know. I might be just misremembering what that even smells like, but to me that kind of just taps into the same like part of my brain. But yeah, that's Midnight Cocktails. I really enjoy this one. All right, so now we're getting into the Halloween fragrances. This is this year's version of pumpkin carving. I absolutely love this label. I think the stained glass jack-o'-lantern looks so cool. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like a luminary. I know how like Bath and Body Works does that sometimes, where like this is supposed to be see-through. It almost looks like it, but I'm not exactly sure. But this is a staple for me during the fall and Halloween season. I think it's more of a fall candle, really. It's like basically the best pumpkin spice candle that you'll smell, in my opinion. This, just getting straight to it, if you like pumpkin, like, you need to get this one. This is like the quintessential. I have this every Halloween, every fall. I love it. And this is probably the best packaging that I've seen it in. Maybe I might like the wallpaper packaging from 2021, I think it was, a little bit better, but this is like a close second. Love it. Now, following the same motif, I have here Moonlit Graveyard, which is a new Halloween fragrance for them. It's got the cool Oreo cookie lid. It's got like that same texture. This was one of the ones that I was like most excited to try out of the new Halloween fragrances. I know they had like Midnight Spell and Everlasting Magic, I think, is the other one that have the other cool lids. The packaging for those candles are really, really good. I love them, especially the Midnight Spell with like the mirror on the front with like the silhouette of like someone there and the gold snake lid. Really good. Those two fragrances though, I just didn't like. They're just basic body care fragrances. They weren't for me, and from what I heard, they're super light for everybody who has been burning them, so didn't really appeal to me, especially for the price tag. But this one definitely lived up to my expectations in the store. This packaging is amazing, same as the pumpkin carving, and the lid is really, really cool. This is definitely their most spooky Halloween fragrance that they've had that I've ever smelled. Definitely more spooky than like the Haunted Nights from a couple years ago, although it is kind of in the same vein. It doesn't smell the same, but like they do lean a little bit more like men's cologne-y. This one, not as much. It definitely leans that way, but it's a lot more conceptual, I think. So yeah, this is like cold air and incense and a little bit of moss in there. I said on my post about it the other day that it kind of reminds me a little bit about like the same incense that's in Yankee Candle's Black Magic, if you've ever had that. It definitely smells a little bit similar. It's not exactly the same, Especially I got back and smelled them side by side. It's not exactly the same, but it definitely has that little bit of like vanilla-y, softer incense. It's not really like heinous or anything. I definitely can't wait to try this one out. I think it's definitely spooky. I love the lid, although I will say like the lid is like kind of like really loose on these. I'm not sure if like that's just how they're supposed to be, but yeah, I guess it doesn't really hurt the candle any. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this one on cold. Can't wait to burn it. So finally, I have the Bath & Body Works Halloween staples, Vampire Blood and Ghoul Friend. Now, I hear a lot of mixed things about these all the time. You know, they're not really that spooky, or they don't really fit for like the Halloween season. And I totally understand that. They're more like fruity fragrances. I believe the Candle Channel literally said that Ghoul Friend was at one time a spring soap fragrance. But yeah, they've kind of just been around for long enough now that I just kind of associate them with the season now. And I actually really enjoy both of them, especially the Vampire Blood. I really love this scent. I like Ghoul Friend too. Sometimes it can be a little bit much for me. Something about it, I'm not sure. Maybe the peony in it maybe gets a little bit too much. But yeah, I actually really enjoy them as, you know, for the fragrances that they are. With that being said, though, I've never actually had them in the candle form, so that'll be new for me this season to actually burn the 3 wicks versions of these. And I heard they've been actually performing pretty well in this packaging, so I'm excited to try those out and see if I enjoy them in the 3 wick form. So yeah, that's kind of all I have for you guys today. Just a small Halloween and fall Bath & Body Works haul. I actually think that Bath & Body Works kills it at fall candles. I obviously like burning their summer and spring scents too, but where they really shine, I think, is their fall collection. Yeah, this is kind of the first year that I'm going to be able to burn them in my own space and really delve deep into their catalog. So if you guys have any recommendations for anything that I should try that wasn't featured here, please leave suggestions in the comments and everything. I'm very excited to have this channel and have this way to communicate with everyone aside from my Instagram page, obviously. And I got a lot of other fun video and reviews and ideas and stuff that I want to do here too. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video or just looking for some more candle content, make sure to stick around, and I'll have new stuff coming out pretty soon. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one.